Hello and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Last episode, we discovered that the monster cabin, as it is, well, the monster shack, is actually home to a bunch of children who all have side quests, which is why we now have a lot of locations marked on our map. The closest of those is Mudhenge, so let's go there first. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist deep in the opaque bog. Her hands rest on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. It catches your eye because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast. What sword is that? This is the blade of your great aunt. Many moons ago it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim for a cost. Why do I have to pay for my family sword? Yeah, no. I'm good for swords. I mean, I'd take a sword. What's the cost? What great aunt? Have you forgotten your lineage, boy? Time was every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire for Hilda Bose. Okay, what's the cost? In time I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it. Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword. Great aunt's great sword. 5 physical damage on top of the muzzle. Ugh. The sword has a satisfying heft. You can see why your great aunt liked it so much. But with it comes something quite unsatisfying. Something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed. Well, that ain't great. What's this? It's a simple magic binding you to your oath until such a time I have need of your service. On that day, I will find you. Can't we just do the boon thing now? But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the swamp. Better be a good sword. It's a great sword. Oh, okay. Okay, Mudhenge. How about you, Gabby? Do you have anything new? Nope. I see hobo code in there. That's a start. A gross... Oh. Someone's going to lose their job at the fence factory. I could squeeze through, but I have the meat for this. A very clean booth for such a muddy henge. Welcome to Mudhenge. What is this place? Friend, it's Mudhenge. What's that? It's one of the area's most popular henges. Folks travel from all over to see this mysterious mud. I've heard of Stonehenge. Is it like that? I don't see the comparison. You don't? She sighs. Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big, Stonehenge is strong. I've gone all over this. So, with respect, what I'm interested in talking about is Mudhenge, which is a formidable monument in its own right, and so much more than a first draft of Stonehenge, as they sometimes say in magazines. What's so special about Mudhenge? Special? Well, during the swamp solstice, it's said that the needle of a compass placed upon the central altar will point not to the west, but secret west, where lies the thing you need the most. Special enough for you? When is the swamp solstice? If you're in a swamp, it's pretty much always the swamp solstice. Ha! What is secret west? I'm no mystician. Mystician? But secret west is the direction in which lies that thing your heart is most missing, and it's said that a compass laying on the altar of Mudhenge during the swamp solstice will point to secret west. That was the object of the Mudhenge Callhenge. Chalhenge, get it. But of course, we don't run the Chalhenge anymore. Too hard. Too many missing presumed deaths. What does that mean? The thing your heart is most missing. Well, it's kind of up to you. Up to your heart, that is. Could be a secret crush, that new job, maybe just a piece of bread. I guess you could say my heart is missing child right now. My heart is missing more meat. I'm looking for someone. Charles Wallace, About my height, similar build. Well, given that every person has that build, that's... Another missing person. Another missing person? Another, yeah. I don't mean to upset you, but Mudhenge can be difficult. Some people have a habit of walking into Mudhenge and never coming out. That's why we don't promote the Mudhenge challenge anymore. That doesn't sound like a challenge. It sounds like sort of murder. But it's that very real risk of going missing that makes Mudhenge a popular destination for tourists. Tourists want to go missing? Oh, sure. Folks get their thrills in different ways, but in the end, we all gotta get them. Me, I like to make earrings out of scorpions. Is that dangerous? Mostly for the grasshoppers on my shoulder, but again, they need the thrill. So have you seen Charles? Sorry, couldn't tell ya. Folk don't always leave a name when they visit. You don't have a guest book. Used to. Then one night it wandered into the Mudhenge and never came back. Well, I'd like to visit Mudhenge. Well, and why wouldn't you? It's the best and most mysterious henge on this side of the border. Admission is 2 meat. What border? I believe it's all of them. Here. I knew you wouldn't be able to come all this way without seeing the famous Mudhenge. Here's a pamphlet that goes over just about everything we know about the history of this ancient monument. History of Mudhenge. I'll be on my way then. Okay. Well, we are significantly weaker now because we have not one but 2 things that... Is that it? Little is known about the history of Mudhenge. Oh, for the love of... Okay, well... Now I am gonna enter. Oh. Oh, they're portals. I get it. Ooh. An arcane script. Hold on. Well, Hobo Code I don't need any stats for, thankfully. According to this, there's an old boxcar nearby that the railroad company abandoned when it sank into the swamp. Yeah, I know that. You've already read this, just mentioned the old sunken boxcar nearby. Doesn't seem to have any bearing on... Yeah, that's just this. That's a little bit of a waste. Can we get... It's just so that we have... It's just for... Well, we haven't had any potions today, so... This is just for the sake of reading that rock. Translated, the message on the rock reads, "Drowned Mary's crown is buried past the huge tower." It's not great to have that double up in the juggling. We wanted the driving cap because that allows us to do more. I could upgrade it. Spell damage. I don't know. Right, let's not worry about that right now. So one of these arches will lead me to where I want to go. Oh, Gator Man. This crazed Gator Man appeared out of nowhere and is champing at the bit to make sure you're nowhere 5 minutes from now. Clean his clock. Whoa, wait! Where's my allies? Where's Gabby? Oh, nothing is worn, everything is visible. Okay, well, what if I keep going through the same door? Oh! Charles? Oh, wait, no, that was not Charles. Charles didn't have a mustache. Well, it seems I was doing something right. I wonder if there's some sort of way to actually... Oh, biscuit. I actually wanted to fight that gator man. I'm a little confused why my allies... Why Gabby isn't with me. I didn't leave her. Yep, there's another one. Stop running away, you asshole! Can't fight you if you're running. Ah! We definitely need to find drowned Mary, but... Alright, let's try just... That always seems to be leading me here. Honestly, I'm not seeing a lot of differences. So they always lead the same place. What about this one? Also leads to the same place. Is there some sort of order that I have to do it in? Okay, let's see. This, 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 this. That was a full circle. And it don't seem to have done naught. Does it matter which way you enter them from? Oh, what's over to the east? Ah, biscuit. Can I... I cannot. See, there are mazes and then there are mazes with portals. This one doesn't exactly have any clue as to where to go. I don't know. Do I have to look this up? Might have to. Oh! Why? Why can't people just stop and tell me what to do? And why can't they leave when I can't? The reinvest stone again will do nothing, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm looking it up. Mudhenge. That should suffice for the sake of... for the sake of finding it. Oh, okay. Okay. So the Q is in audio form. Okay, let's this is the correct order. Why? Don't ask me why. Oh. Hello, we've met before, haven't we? When we met, it is not me. I'm with you. It is not much time. This is to help. This is to help you go where you are going. 1/3 fall gas. Is that for the bus? I don't need that anymore. I've come to help. I come from far away. I come at a great personal cost. You had a good go at it. Thanks for your 8-bit. Sorry. But I didn't. Did I not? Alright, let's try and starting it over again. There are some audio cues, but I mean, it's not much, is it? Oh! In the heart of the henge, 4 nude druids flock around the altar in unchoreographed ritual. One look at you, and they just absolutely lose it, gnashing and wailing. It's clear that your presence here constitutes some kind of affront. You're not welcome here. Where you're welcome, and where they'll put you, is 6 feet under. I don't want any trouble. An interloper! Henry, oh, please do kill him. You must! I'm not looking if that's what you're worried about. Why don't you kill him, Cavalier? You won't find it any different to the deer. Do you think you might be done soon? We'll eat him, won't we, Henry? And then we'll live forever, won't we, Henry? I've no objection to nudism, but I will fight you. Okay, where is Gabby? Why is Gabby not with me? Alright, they don't look that tough. But poisoning everyone. You and your allies. Preparing to cast a devastating spell. Bloodthirsty nudist intends to dance, decreasing your party stats by 7. Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Get out of here with that. If everyone is poisoned, that's... Oh, at your party. Ugh. I really wish I had some AoE effects. I don't. Probably not a bad idea to... Yeah, let's get rid of this guy first. He has 3 damage, so it would make sense to do this. And then... I had a feeling she wasn't going to poison me. Well, she wasn't going to poison herself. Alright, what are you going to do? You and everyone. So that would kill yourself. How about you just die? By ball. Oh. Altar! At last, the non-literal beating heart of Mudhenge. As you draw near, the needle on your compass spins wildly. Of course, it's as the guide outside told you. A compass placed upon the altar will point towards secret west, where lies the thing your heart most desires. Which makes this place far, far superior to Stonehenge, where the most that'll happen to your compass is that a badger might eat it. There's the question, of course. What exactly your heart does desire the most? What are you hoping to find here, in the endless gloom of this Mudhenge? All of the above? Okay, just stacks of meat. The needle spins smoothly clockwise until it doesn't. Seized by queer magnetic force, the tremulous needle twitches violently between the cardinal and eclesiastical directions. It's a horrible, upsetting sight, and it feels like a mercy-killing when, with a grasp of inexplicable breath, the needle falls still, its head pointing toward the west-north arch. Is the needle okay? Honestly, no. Sorry to hear it. Can I leave now? Oh, now knowing none of the portals work, how do I leave? Maybe using the map? Oh! Well, this is quite another henge altogether. The mists of Mudhenge have parted, and you now stand before the great husk of an antebellum riverboat, grounded upon the swampy shore, the wreck of the Longfellow. The needle of your compass bends to its neck to point urgently towards the boat's top deck. You don't know how a compass needle can contort itself like that, but it's very unpleasant to watch. Mudhenge must have brought you here for a purpose. There's meat here, and you're gonna find it. Sure. Why is... You look like a fight. Again? I haven't told Gabby to leave me? Well, this shouldn't be too hard. Entire party stats by 11. Ugh, no. Stop hitting yourself. Actually, continue to hit yourself. All the peaceful efforts have failed. Battle stations. 9 poison. That's a lot. But they don't seem to be all that strong. Yeah, a ball will take those guys out. "22 stench damage." Ew, that's a lot. "7 physical damage." See, now I don't... If I don't have Gabby with me, my healing is a little less. Alright, let's go for a bit more extra damage, eh? 18, so that will kill that one. These deal both 22 damage. So if I were to do this, and then slap it with my fish, then Yeek would probably live. Aha! Alright, enough of that. Swamp honey. Take a peek. A little bit of meat, and would you look at that? Look at it. The only other thing in the trunk is a magazine about model trains. Those buggers got their little bite marks all over its pages. Funny, those creatures may look different, but they like a model train just the same as you. Yeah, something to think about the next time I play with my trains. Well, I'm gonna find Gabby, and seeing as I left Gabby at the entrance to Mudhenge. Oh, okay. I don't know why that was. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next one, we shall continue to explore the swamp and hopefully find a remedy for what ails me. But until then, take care.